to survive? Well, they have river markets. In Thailand, major cities are built along winding rivers where canals serve as streets. In these places, there's a long tradition of floating markets. One of the country's most famous markets is in a small town near Bangkok. And tourists from all around the world come to see this. So the waterways, I don't know if you can see this, but they're in water. They're in a boat. Let me see here. Can you see that? They're sitting on the boat, the drivers are, and then they have all of the fruits and vegetables to sell. The vendors steer long, narrow boats through a series of canals to get to the market. And here they trade produce, or sell to shoppers in boats and on the shore. Most boats sell local produce, such as fruit, vegetables, and flowers. Others sell homemade hot noodle dishes. And some sell tools or twine. So like little shops on a boat. How cool is that? I would love to see that. It'd be fun to work on a boat market. So yeah, the people travel by boat. They don't have to use cars because there's nowhere to drive them. So, yes. Oh, and then this is the yurt that I was talking about that people in Mongolia, the nomads, live in. And they share that with all of their family. All of their family. Kind of like, the Native American Indians, how they had the weetus and the teepees. Same thing. All their family lived in those. All the families live here. They use goat skin, though, instead of deer skin or buffalo hide. That was used here in America. So, it's pretty interesting stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to study more closely to India, which is another huge country, lots of people that live in India, and we'll talk about what they eat and what they celebrate and how kids live in India, because it's a lot different than the way we live here in America. All right. Now, I do have just a fun little story to read to you before we close out our lesson today. And it's perfect for spring because I don't know about you, but the frogs have been crazy at my house. I hear them every day. They are loud. They are laying eggs right now. But I gave the eggs to my mom, and she's going to hatch them into tadpoles. So we'll keep you updated on progress. It takes a long time for them to turn into a frog. So this is called the wide-mouthed frog, and it's a pop-up book, which I love. So we've got the front cover, back cover, Spain. The wide-mouthed frog is the title, and Keith Faulkner is one that wrote it. So he is the author, and then Jonathan Lambert drew the pictures. So he is the illustrator. Here we go. It's all different animals in this book and what they eat. I am a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. As he hopped along, he met a blue feathered bird. I am a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Look at the worms. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I am a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, Mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling her whiskers. What animal do you think he's going to ask next? The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I am a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and he gulped. And then he puckered his lips as tight as they could and small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of them around here, do you? He said, and he leaped into the pond with a splash. That alligator's not gonna get him. He's not a wide-mouthed frog in front of the alligator, is he? He's a puckered up little frog, small as possible. He's not gonna get eaten. He's too smart. Splash. Isn't that a cool book? I love it. I always have to share that with my friends every spring. Okay, well, I hope the weather clears up for you today and you can go play in between the rain showers. Tomorrow we'll be talking about India, and I'll be sending you all on Blooms the little lesson for today. So, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. I miss you. Love you.